What's up? What's happening? Hope all is well in the kingdom. Welcome to the network. You know, over here we staying safe and sucker free. This the goddamn third time, maybe the fourth time I done tried doing this. I've been trying to do this shit for almost a week. You know what I mean? 2 weeks actually. You know what I mean? This shit that I've got written out, it's been written for at least a week, but I've had an idea for maybe 2 or 3. You feel me? Like I've been prepared. Man, shit happens. You feel me? And it's just deterring me away from doing it. But I'm gonna do this shit today. If you can hear me, let me know. You feel me? We in this motherfucker, man. I am B Bush. This is the network, S.A.S. network. You are in the safe and sucker free chat room. You feel me? It ain't a loss, it's a lesson. Gotta learn from it, and that's what we've been doing ever since. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna tighten up. You feel me? And if you tapped in to see my little flaws and fumbles or my little stumbles along the way, I appreciate you. You feel me? And hey, what else can I say? But we in here. I am B Bush, and it's bigger than what you think. You feel me? I got all kind of ad libs and all kind of shit. First, let me give you a round of applause for sticking with me. Yeah. And on that note, we gonna start off with first. Look, we gonna start off with leave a comment. You know, I know you see the topics uh, in the descriptions. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to talk about it, just want to just call in and say, hey, B Bush, what up? Or if you want to call me and say, hey, B Bush, fuck you, whatever. Hit the line, 513-923-7980. You know what I'm saying? It's all welcome. Uh, I hope we can network, have a little bit of a conversation, and have a little fun at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot going on outside that threshold. And you come over here, lighten the load, man, laugh a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we cheering for you. Yeah. Go, motherfucker, go. We hope you make it. If ain't nobody cheering for you, we over here at the network. We hope you make it because success and all of the fame and forces that you need to make sure your family's straight. We want you to get it. You feel me? Ain't no hating over here. We stay safe and stuff free. So before we get started, I do want to give a couple shout outs. That's what I did in the that's what but the last ones didn't happen. So please excuse me for referring to those past moments. They didn't happen. So you may not remember those. I understand why you don't, but stay with me. So I want to I want to give a shout out and salute to my nigga, my partner Terrell Winbush. He recently started his box truck service named My Daughter's Delivery after his princesses. You feel me? Gotta love that. You feel me? He been busting moves, delivering service, delivering items of all of a variety of kinds from here to there, all across the tri-state. You feel me? Busting moves, and he also has the steel coating service. I don't know what the name of that is, but it's all under the YBI brand. You feel me? And he recently coated a McDonald's parking lot on the outskirts of Indianapolis or Indiana. Not sure exactly which one it was, but he did that. Seeing the work, you feel me? And his work was very well. He can look forward to more work in the future. You feel me? So looking very promising for that man over there. Salute to Terrell William Bush. You feel me? Give him a round of applause. Yeah, and my partner Clifford Fifes, you feel me? With Legal Money LLC. Yeah, fresh home. He was on he hit the ground running. I remember the boy pulling up with the cobblers in the trays about this big. Whatever size that is, about that big of the apple cobblers. Don't even eat apple cobblers. For whatever reason, he ended up connecting. He pulling up on me with the cobblers. He hopped out with the cobblers and gave me a cobbler. I ate the cobbler. It was like, oh my God, man, you made this? Yeah. Gave the man a commercial on my channel. You can see it there somewhere. Scroll down a little bit. Ain't too many things on there. It won't be hard to find, but the brother had amazing work. You feel me? I was like, oh my God, ate me and my daughter. You know, no lie. Like, man, I had to tell the word about it. Like, man, these cobblers are delicious. So, from those cobblers, he expanded into deep fried glizzies. Don't ask me what the fuck a glizzy is. I don't know. Never had one. But if you check his Facebook page, you will see other partners, other cats, other people who have had the opportunity to try a deep fried glizzy, and they were very well impressed. They came back for more, and it looked like a very promising um delicatessen on the menu. You feel me? So salute to Clifford Fifes, because not only did he expand to the deep fried glizzies. He recently opened up a restaurant. Um, Not sure about the story behind how he got the restaurant, but it's a blessing. And on this page, you can see exactly how he came into that blessing. Salute to that man. He has the restaurant. The address is 1 Enfield Street, ENFIELD Street, 1 Enfield Street, Fort Cincinnati, Ohio 452-018, and that's in the Green Hills, the Forest Park area. Um, the name of the restaurant is Lorraine's Kitchen. Yes, Lorraine's Kitchen, after his grandmother. Tell me that in a beautiful dress. Let me give me a round of applause for that. Yeah, that's what's up, man. We salute that, man. So rest in peace, Grandma, and congratulations to Clifford. You feel me? That's what's up, man. You keep it up, man. We hope you keep going towards success and hope everything just continue to progress. You feel me? What else we got? Where we at? Okay, yeah. We got two more. Hold on. Cause you deserve a round of applause. You hear me? Cause you staying with us, man. You feel me? It's all about showing love over here, man. Positive vibes. You know what I'm saying? And so I salute those who I feel like deserve acknowledgement. Because some people, we don't get enough of it during our day to day. You know, how many times a motherfucker walked up to you and say, "Hey, I'm proud of what the fuck you doing. Keep doing that shit." You feel me? So let me continue to do this, man. So I got two more. You feel me? So yeah, man. Let Charles and Dooney Snatcher. I ain't gonna tell you what little youngster told me why they call him Dooney, because I might get put in like Facebook jail. You feel me? But yeah, man, little homie, little Charles, he was a Republican, a youngster from off of Republic. You feel me? Run into these little cats down there, Washington Park. The Dooney from Detroit, but this was little Charles, little partner, right? Um, yeah, man, little Charles, 15, little skinny little youngster, man. Like with the air, man, like you feel me? And the little Dooney, you could tell little Dooney was big, bruh. You know what I mean? A little taller, but you know what I'm saying? I could just, it looked like young youngsters I needed to get my card to. You feel me? So I gave him my card, like, hey, I need to have this. You feel me? The logo, the number on the back. He was like, what you do? I'm like, multimedia. You know what I'm saying? Basically, I salute and push. I promote and try my best to, take those. What we gonna do? We gonna take those that need to be taken to another level. That's what we do. You feel me? So when he asked me, when I told him that, he was like, "Oh yeah," I was like, "Yeah, we rap." That's what he said. He's like, "Yeah, we rap." Like, yeah, So the conversation go. He gets digging in his phone, on his Facebook page, and he's showing me like the first time he was in the studio. His partners, he called his wives. Like, these are my wives. I kept hearing him say that. My wives. What's your wives? Like, my KY niggas. They like KY niggas. I like that shit. You feel me? So little Charles, man, he got, you know what I'm saying, I'm rapping with little Charles, little Dooney over there, man, with the little stuff stogie, like, you know what I mean, with the backwood. I mean, he big bruh, you know what I mean? But eventually coming to the conversation, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just feeling these little youngsters, man. We downtown, man. Like this they, you know what I'm saying? This they playground. Like, man, these little niggas down here, you feel me? You know what I mean? So aside from that, they got to dig into their phone. He got to lit Charles, man. Lit Charles, he the energy. You feel me? He the energy. You can tell, man. He got star in him. You feel me? He like if he get a hold to the right situation, he gonna take it somewhere. You know what I mean? You can just tell. Just put the light on him. So I'm rapping with him. He get to digging in this phone. He let me hear a little song what they made. I'm like, man, y'all like make this. Like, we made this on the phone. Like, y'all made this on y'all phone? Like, yeah. Man, I'm listening to these niggas, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like they going back. If you could tell, they just started rapping. You feel me? But that's what's so cold about it, man. These niggas just started. Like, man, y'all just sound like this. Like, how y'all on your phone? Like, it's three of them. They trading versus like the locks. You feel me? Yeah, they traded versus like the locks. I'm listening to these niggas like, damn, like, you feel me? Like, I was impressed, man, and I was just like, man, if I ain't nobody in y'all little path, man, I'm gonna be big homie that told y'all, man, stay out of trouble, nigga. You feel me? stay out of trouble, man, in a position where y'all can keep doing this, man. That's gonna turn into something, man. I like this shit. You feel me? And you know, if y'all never see y'all again, man, you feel? But hopefully, man, sooner or later, somewhere down the path, man, I get to, you know what I mean? I like them, like them niggas was safe and Sucafree, you feel me? And they rapping, they gave me the little homie. He talked about everybody. He ain't just go straight into him and just try to just take the shine like these are my songs, da 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 da. Man, his whole crew. He was like, man, this mass of it, such and such and such and such. I was feeling these little youngsters. You feel me? So shout out to Lit Charles and doing these snatchers, man. That's what's up, man. Get them young boys around of applause. 15 and 16, 15 and 17 years old. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah. Running them to the little niggas, man, made me, made me think about my little youngsters. You feel me? I mean, what's up, baby?
First, let me say hello. Hello. Subscribe to my channel. Second, the real reason why I came here is to tell you, can you please be quiet? Because you was talking too loud.
I'm too loud?
Yes.
Okay.
Some people was actually trying to sleep. Even though this one told us to sleep, he's being too loud doing this video.
Oh my God. Okay, I apologize. I keep it down.
Remember what I told you?
I remember what you told me.
No, not you.
What you tell them?
Just stop. Just honestly play it. Or else
yep.
You don't get it.
Yep. I told them subscribe to. She just started her own channel.
I got one video already.
She's a phenom on TikTok.
Hey.
You are. Her TikTok channel, her TikTok video has the most views on my channel. Salute to my daughter.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I got more views than him.
Got more views than me.
And I only made one video.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You good? Go to bed, baby.
This guy. Save the second for peace.
Save the second for peace. Is that song? Let's see. Is that song? Yeah. Hold on. Okay, yeah. I want to shout out and salute a young lady named Chelsea. I ran into Chelsea working out in Washington Park. I can't see comments, man. I don't know if y'all leaving comments. But I ran into Chelsea at Washington Park. I thought she was actually the instructor. She was in the playground with her daughter after the workout. I'm in the playground with my little one. Right, that's where I stay from. So I approached her, introduced myself, because I told you prior that I am in school for personal training, becoming a personal trainer, right? So, I network down there, and I have plans of personal of the blogs and the videos, and to come into development very soon. And what's wrong with instructors of different flavors? You understand what I'm saying? So, I just asked her, how would you feel about being an instructor? She let me know, like, I was participating, I was an instructor, and just a little casual conversation. She let me know she was down there participating in the class, and she was a single mom and a med student, 50 hours a week. And I was blown away, so I wanted to take an opportunity to acknowledge, shout out, and salute Miss Chelsea and let her know we see you and keep it up, and we hope you make it to your dreams and your goals. That's an amazing focus, and that's safe and Sucafree. And want to give you a round of applause. Yeah, that's what we got so far. What we got? Let me see. Yeah, Washington Park, man. Washington Park. Washington Park does the fitness in the and fitness in the park. I forgot what it's called, but they work out there and they do yoga and they do cardio. That's the actual program, the fitness session that Chelsea was participating in. But they also do yoga, and yoga is Tuesday from um 6 to 8:30, and I actually have plans on attending the next session. Yep, I'm gonna do yoga down on in Washington Park. Yep, yoga, is very beneficial to the body, of course, and I just believe that participating in yoga in the park would be a nice tool to network and build clientele for my future endeavors with the professional personal training um, lane that I'm gonna conquer and maul very soon. Yes. Um, got plans on doing some amazing things with this boxing and conditioning um, under the S.A.S network umbrella. The professional and athletic development. Um, without saying too much because people will steal your idea. But if they stole something like this and actually went with it, it'd still be beneficial. So I have, I'm cool with just spreading the butter a little bit. But um, the yoga, just participate because one day I'm gonna turn all of these individuals and the customers, everybody participating in this yoga class. Yeah, give my, because when they get because like I said, this boxing man. Stay tuned to the channel. Recently we just did the fighting stance was the last video I just put on my YouTube page. Next week we're gonna do um the four punches of boxing. The four punches of boxing: the jab, the cross, the hook, and the uppercut. That's all there is. The other punches are to the body, or the same punches, but they're just thrown at a different level of the body punches. So I don't know, man. If y'all leaving comments, I can't see them. I wish you could call in. You call in 513-923-7980. I know it's 1 o'clock in the morning and y'all probably out. But y'all be home in a minute. When y'all see this, remember, man, B Bush got a call in show, man. When that nigga go live, 513-923-7980. Call me. Let's rap about it. Let's see what the topic is right now. What we got? Let's see. Hold on. We got Gotti. Gotti was on Drink Champs talking out of his side of his neck. You hear me? Talking, man. Listen, that $300 million bill, that $300 million deal, and that got what type of dude that billionaire that billionaire man, got his head in the sky, man. You hear me? Can't wait for that moment to let everybody know I got a billionaire that's down with me, man. You know what I mean? That's what that was. He definitely was in his feelings. He was definitely in his feelings, man, with that Ashanti joint. Like he was salty. You know what I mean, cause you remember when that song Nelly was like, when you tell me pick me up in his two-seater, and I like that, and I got special wishes. You feel me on that one song, man? Gotta hear that. He know he talking about him, man. He know he talking about him. You feel me? And I got special wish to thank you. What? What? Man, gotta hear that drive him crazy and it's still alive. You don't know what you're saying to me. You don't know what you're saying to baby. No, you can't have your masters ever in life, bitch. My daughter gonna come get me. Please forgive me. But y'all know what I'm saying. Man, Gotti ain't never signing that off, man. She might come. You can tell he in his feelings because how he spoke about the outsiders in the midst of his dialogue, and whatever bum ass musicians or producers you got to try to recreate, just man, feelings, feelings. He couldn't wait to say, Shanti, fuck you. I got something you want. You can't never have it. Ah, and I got a $300 million deal now. He couldn't wait to do that, man. But you feel me? It was bad form. You feel me? It was bad form, man. Even if that was the case, it was bad form, man. There's better ways to go about it in public. You feel me? If that's how you feel, like, but you know how 50 talked about him, man. Like these guys ain't really like, I mean, so you can't really expect otherwise, according to those. You feel me? But who am I? What I know? Herb Gotti was definitely in his feelings. Brittney Griner. If you're tuning in, please call in 513-923-7980. This is the call-in show. Who got the balls to be the first caller? Who is it going to be? I can't wait to see. 513-923-7980. And I apologize for being 1:30 in the morning, you know what I'm saying, on a Friday, but hey, I'm a single dad with two little rugrats, and ain't no telling when I might get the freedom to cut this motherfucker on. So when you catch me, you catch me. And my children so first, so they come first, so at any given moment, I may be snatched away, and we have to conclude this and resume this at a later date. And you understand what I'm saying? But until then, stay safe and Sucafree. But what else we got? Brittney Griner, man. Brittney Griner got 9 years. I know this topic is a little bit old, but still, man, it still needs to be spoken on. Um, let's see. Yeah, all right, John. Yeah, so 9 years since the vape pens. Of course, over here we're going to say, oh, that's ridiculous. That's way too much, which it is. It's only weed. But that ain't over here. Those rules are not these rules. You're a grown woman. You know what it is. You know better. You feel me? That's all that's, you know better. I can't, cause, there's people looking, there's youngsters looking at this. And they need to know. She should have knew better. You feel me? And yes, this is everything. Putin flexing his hand. Bullshit because of Ukraine. The United States just not such and such. All of those is all of those things. But she should have knew better. Going into this, she's supposed to expect this. Like if she get caught, man, it's all on her. United States Embassy. What? Man, you going to a Russian jail. You got bagged in Russia. You feel me? What in the right mind makes you think that it's gonna be anything else? Come on, Brittney. You know better. You was slipping. You feel me? And then anything else is irrelevant, man. That shit don't even matter, man. They gave that girl 9. You feel me? Yeah. Putin dropped his nuts on her hard. Pray for her. Hope she come home. When they swap her out, he probably did, for whatever. He probably did took that extreme measure to get one of his extreme partners out, or feel me? He probably was, but that's above our pay grade. She should have knew better. She wasn't never supposed to be a pawn in that. You feel me? She was. You, you get it over there. You want it that bad. You get it over there. You don't take that shit through no international airport and use such and such. You know what I'm saying? And call me harsh or whatever, but for the youngsters watching this, they know you gotta know better. You feel me? Don't nobody give a fuck about you. Your mom ain't gonna be able to save you out of this. You feel me? You going down over here. Ain't nobody coming to get you or sending you back. No president coming to get you. You from the projects, nigga. What? You know where you from? Why? Yeah, right. Yeah. Sorry, Brittney. It's love, you know what I'm saying? We pray you come home and they work it out to get you up out of that shit because we know what it is. But, you know what I'm saying? That's what She telling herself the same thing. She should have known about it. What else we got? We got Kanye, Kim, and Pete Davidson. Yeah, like I said, the network, S.A.S. network, man. The Safe and Free chat room, 513-923-7980, man. Network, conversate, have a little fun, man. Listen to this shit, man. Kanye, Pete Davidson, and Kim Kardashian. Okay, listen. First thing, listen, all of that shit from in between when he broke up and then the shenanigans started happening, all the overwhelming shit Kanye did and the things Pete Davidson did to rebuttal with, right? All of that in between then and and Kim saying we're gonna break it up wasn't even necessary. That's what I want the youngsters to see. That shit wasn't even necessary. Kanye. They ain't break up cause of Kanye. They know they wasn't sitting wherever they was at and was like, I'm naturally tired. We need to stop going through this because Kanye's not gonna quit, or I really need to be with Ye, or they need to. That was not the conversation. It was not the conversation. It didn't happen because of anything Kanye did. You feel me? Like when you when you in a relationship, I know personally, I was in a situation where I was with a woman that had my first child. Feel me? And I was attached to another way, right? And separating was volatile. Not just on. It was just chaotic. It was. You feel me? It was disturbing. You feel me? But at some point, I realized like, let me stop doing this shit, man, or reacting like this. You feel me? And it became a situation to where I was just watching the other side react how the other side chose to react. You feel me? And Kanye could have done the same thing. For one, nigga, you got all the money. You feel me? It ain't nothing they can do that can really touch you. You feel me? You letting them and one of like you give your enemy or your undesirable thought power by the much time and thought you invest into it. You give it the power. You feel me? If Kanye would have ignored that shit, they would have broke up way before this. You feel me? Not saying that, they could have broke up and Kanye would have got her back, because the way that Kim let that man use their children as pawns, or like, you know what I'm saying, in the midst of fronting and stunting, that was disrespectful to them babies. And, you know what I'm saying? I'd have had a problem with that. You feel me? Like, you let that man use my kids, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck what y'all did. You feel me? And I know him fucking with you, he go deal with the kids. It's supposed to have been all love. Not on account of me, on account of you. You feel me? All unicorns and rainbows. That's all it was supposed to be. Nothing in spite. Nothing with a like anything towards me. Just on the strength of the polish. You feel me? But she let him use the kids in the manner. So, I mean, I didn't respect that. You feel me? I didn't respect that. Other than that, like, come on, man. Come on, man. You wasn't supposed to indulge in all of that with all of that. You feel me? You up here, supposedly. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what mental disorder you got. You up here, nigga. But in the long run, youngster, because I hope that's who attention I got. Female, little nigga, or little young girl, little woman, whatever. But that shit wasn't necessary on either part, because both of them calmed down, and now here we are. It's always gonna be the calm down. Wait for the calm down. Don't get caught up in the fireworks or the, you know what I'm saying? Wait for the calm down. Because motherfucker ain't gonna be able to keep that shit up. You know what I'm saying? You know that energy they took trying to put them facades up or try to make a motherfucker feel they wrath. That shit is exhausting. Tell me I'm lying. 913-923-7980. We gonna get this motherfucker jumping. You hear me? Yeah. I promise. I apologize. It's gonna for it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning, but shit, some of y'all about to come home from the club or wherever y'all was at. Y'all gonna turn it on the CB Bush. What the fuck you doing? Yeah. 513-923-7980. My daughter done already came in and checked me. She might check me again. I'm surprised we ain't seen my son yet. But hey, that's what's up, man. Over here we at the network staying safe and Sucafree. We done discussed Gotti. We done discussed Brittney Griner, Kim Kanye, Pete Davis, Soulja Boys, and Charleston White, man. My daughter about to check me again. Honey, baby, you gotta go to bed or it's gonna be considered bad parenting. You're gonna be in trouble. It's gonna be people with white jackets, all kind of super stuff coming in. I gotta answer questions.
Plus, you start your feet.
I didn't slap my feet. I slapped my hands. I'm not a feet slapper.
When you did something to make you laugh.
How can you be loud? You didn't shut the door.
I did.
Hold on, listen. This is
I
too much
tried
time.
to
You're gonna have a
lock it.
network paying for your cameo. You got to go to bed.
I do a video in the morning.
Yes.
Go in the comments if you want me to do a video in the morning. Thank you. Please.
Shut the door.
Bye.
Cappuccino. Clamp the door hard in the motherfucker. This. Let's give a daughter to my round. A round of applause to my daughter. That's my auntie baby. My auntie bear. My hummingbird. Brandy Bush. She looks just like me. You can tell. Yes. Remind me. Let me go there. Oh yeah. Soulja Boy and Charleston White. Charleston White, the May Soulja Boy at the Rolling Line. I couldn't wait to get to this one. What y'all think about that one, man? Charleston White. Y'all familiar with Charleston White, man? Call it, let me know. 513-923-7980. Charleston White been online for almost a year, maybe two, dropping this nuts on all kind of motherfuckers. You feel me? He been known for backlash with the Chicago cast over comments he made with King Von. He crossed paths with 600 Breezy, which ended up going quite gentleman-like to both brothers' applause. Yeah, he's big on Stay Cheese. They've been doing their thing, man. Salute to the Stay Cheese brother. They've been rocking with Charleston. Charleston got a different type of respect for them brothers. And salute both of them, cause Charleston White actually is a activist. You know, to the resume, it is verified that he actually does shit. So salute to that man. His character has ruffled all kind of fellas on the internet. And he lets you know exactly who his character is and exactly what he stands for, what he come to do. You feel me? My opinion don't really mean nothing outside of what he got on his mind. You feel me? So fuck what I'm talking about. But ain't no hurt. I salute the nigga. I mean, for whatever reason, him and Soulja Boy ended up at odds, man. As the story is told by Charleston, he chilling in this whatever store, whatever. And he ended up with hollering at the youngster by the door. Hey, what's up? And he said, nah, I'm from LA. You know, man, here these niggas go. You feel me? If you seen his conversation, if you seen his interviews, you know what that just was, right? So, yeah. So that turned to 12 niggas hopping out a Sprinter van. After 12, they ended up 12 niggas hopping out a Sprinter van, tying their shoes up and shit. Yeah. So this is Charleston, man. He said, yeah, man. He said, after the little nigga tell him, yeah, I'm from LA. You think he said, surely disappeared, did the van pull up? 12 niggas hopping out the Sprinter van. Tie their shoes up. And Soulja Boy walk up on him. You say, hey, let me holler at you. I just want to talk something like that. He say, man, I'm fearing for my life. I'm scared of motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And he, and the Soulja Boy nigga, ah, man, you tripping. Yeah. This was Charleston say. This how Charleston say, right? He said them boys was fucked up. Yeah, so how y'all feel about that, man? How y'all feel about that, man? 513-923-7980, man. Who could be the first caller to call in? Holla at the network. Holla at me, Bush, man. And let's say for Sucafree chat room. You feel me? Call in to say something live, something lit. let us know. Let us know you paying attention, man. You feel me? Who else? What else we got? What else we got? Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Finesse 2 times. Finesse 2 times, man. The Memphis nigga, right? Y'all remember when Moneybag came out? It was saying Moneybag was biting some of his lyrics, right, or the style or whatever, some of his flow, right? So that may have caused you to tap into Finesse, right? And Finesse had fire. You know what I mean? When you tapped into him, you seen him on like his freestyles and this little, he like that little chubby motherfucker. You know what I mean? He flat foot, right? Then Bag get back. He ended up doing 5 years on some other shit. Him and Moneybags had their little situation or whatever it was, if it wasn't, right? But whatever, he got 5. That was real. He did the 5. Now he fresh home, right? Came home. Now while he was down, you heard Honeycomb Breezy yell his name out. You feel me? Free my nigga, free Finesse. I forget exactly how he said it. He like, yeah, free my nigga. You know what I mean? In one of his videos, they show him in there in the beam. You know what I'm saying? With the ponytails busting one, right? And yeah. So within that time, Honeycomb get back. Now Honeycomb down, and Finesse come home. Finesse come home. Jay Prince Jr. at the airport picking him up. You know what I mean? He picking him up, take that nigga to a private jet. You feel me? Like yeah, he come home to mob ties and shit. You feel me? So yeah, man. Salute to the nigga Finesse 2 times, man. Welcome home. And I got to say, that motherfucking back end, that back end of truck he got, that motherfucker fire. You feel me? He got some more shit. I heard he been doing a lot of collabs. I think he even got one with Gates. I think. You know what I mean, like he got a lot of collabs in, but he been going in there since he came home. You feel me? And that back end, that's the one I rock with. You feel me? That's the one I'm like, you know what I mean? That's on my playlist. I mean, and I like to hear him with that brazy nigga, man. Finesse 2 times. How y'all feel about a Finesse 2 time and a Honeycomb Brazy track, man? That shit'll be bananas. You hear me? 513-923-7980. We gonna get the hang of this. You feel me? Yeah, we gonna get the hang of this, man. The network, man. Safe and Sucker Free chat room. You know what I mean? We gonna network, we gonna conversate, have a little fun at the same time, man. You feel me? That's what we gonna do, man. Hey, anybody, you tapped in, you up to this point, I'm gonna give you a round of applause, man. You hear me? All the sucker shit and the hate that you been doing over there. Just in case you might plan on doing that, we got this for you. Yeah, I don't think we don't. But other than that, it's all love, man. I said it's all love, my nigga. You hear me? Love, nigga. You hear me? Yeah, safe and sucker free, man. The chat rule, man. Yeah, we got all kind of shit, man. We got. Yeah, man. Yeah, so I appreciate y'all stopping through, man. Let me see what else we got for you, man. Oh yeah, school is starting real soon, April 18th. 5 days actually. 5 days from now, school will be starting. Anyone interested in acquiring a personal trainer for morning sessions, boxing, cardio, calisthenics, any type of dietary programs or things of that nature, please feel free to contact the network, Mr. Brandon Bush, at 513-923-7980. Every situation is unique, so we will have to have a conversation and an assessment to figure out what would be the best route to reach any specific goals that you may have desires of achieving. But I am here, 513-923-7980. I also have, like I said, it's a lot of things in listen, I need somebody to be the first one. I need somebody to be the first one. I need a protege. I've had a lot of people, tell me, I'm gonna bring you my son. I'm gonna bring you my son. Side to side. You know what? Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna do my daughter. I'm gonna use my daughter. My daughter gonna be the first one. Watch what we do. I'm talking about the boxing. You see, my daughter just came, right? I'm gonna turn her into a phenomenon. Watch what I do. The little prissy, little sweet, little adorable little Brandy hummingbird that just walked out of here. I'm gonna show her how to throw those four punches of boxing. Her fighting stance, her circle of motion, how to throw these. I'm gonna show her. And if you would like to participate or bring your youngsters to get some of this knowledge, this wisdom, feel free. 513-923-7980. 2 o'clock in the morning. And I hope you enjoyed the show, man. We will find a better time of day. Probably somewhere around 9, 10 o'clock. What y'all think? What'll be a best time? A better time? Please excuse. Look, man, that's the script I just ran through. It's probably like a week old, man, maybe a week and a half, man. I've been trying to do that for the longest, man. The last time I did it, I tried it a day and a half ago, and you couldn't hear me. Right? Tried to do it yesterday. Smurf wasn't on it. You feel me? You know. So I'm gonna tighten up over here, and I'm gonna get a specific time to cut out. Maybe 1 or 2 hours, 2 hours, man. Because this is going to be a show where I sit down, take my shoes off. You feel me? We go conversate. We go kick the bobo. 513-923-7980. The Safe and Sucafree chat room at the S.A.S. network. Give me a round of applause. Give you a round of applause. Everybody that came through, man, I thank you. And I'll see y'all at the next one. Y'all stay safe and Sucafree. Peace.